Here. Obviously, it's come up quick. We've been getting ready for this since April, and I think it's the most exciting year for college basketball, opening night. And we don't get to play tonight, but we play tomorrow. So just a great time of year for college basketball.
Your first game as a head coach. Any nerves? Any excitement?
Probably both. Yeah, definitely excited. I think, but this is my 24th year in it, so I've had a chance to be a part of a lot of opening nights and first games, and so I think that's exciting for everybody, players, coaches. It doesn't matter if you're a head coach, an assistant, a player. It's just an exciting time of year. So absolutely, and just looking forward to tomorrow night.
Adding to that, as your guys are putting the uniforms on, as you're getting dressed to go out there, what are some of the emotions you'll have as a head coach?
Want us to play and do what we practiced. Just what we've been practicing since April, what we've put the time in this summer, this preseason. And we just want to go out and execute what we've been doing, and the identity and the brand of basketball we want to play on both sides of the floor. We want to execute that at the fullest.
You guys have spent so much time practicing. Are you just ready to roll the ball out there and see kind of how the guys react?
Yeah, I don't know if we want to term it, Stephen, as roll the ball out there, but I think we're definitely ready to face someone else. I think this is around the country when you get to this point. College basketball has now become a year-round sport. You're practicing all summer. You're practicing, so in the spring. And so what happens is you get to this time of year and you definitely know your guys are ready to face someone else. They're ready to compete against someone else. And with that, there'll be a lot of adversity, and it'll come quick. But without a doubt, they're just excited to get out and face someone else.
Do you have a starting five in mind? I'm sure you might not want to tell us, but do you kind of have that?
Yeah, no, it's not about not saying anything. This is the thing, Stephen, for us. Right now, every single moment we have, whether it's we still have another practice today, we have a meeting tonight, we have a shoot-around tomorrow. Every single time we get together as a team, it's still an opportunity for us to get better and our guys to grow. So there's still, we have some guys in mind and we think we know, where it's looking, but right now our guys still, every opportunity we have to take advantage to try and get better, and which means guys can, put themselves in a better position as they get closer to 7 o'clock tomorrow night.
In the first game, do you expect to go maybe a little deeper in your bench than you were early in the season?
Yeah, great point. Probably, you would think so. I think, like Steven, you do want to see how guys react when the lights come on and they see someone else in front of them. So I think with that, there's a chance that more guys may play or minutes may be divvied up a little bit more. But once game time comes and you're in the flow of the game, the guys that are getting it done, the guys that are playing, and hopefully we're having some success out there, those will be the guys that obviously get, a bulk of the minutes. But probably without a doubt we'll go a little bit deeper earlier in the season just to see what everybody has.
What kind of scouting report do you have on Mercer? Do you know about them?
Well, I know they're an extremely well-coached team, a really good ball club. Coach Gary was at Purdue for a long time, and he's one of the most well-respected coaches there is. He's now in his 4th season there. They play a really good brand of basketball, a really good offensive team. They've put a lot of time in, from what it sounds like, this off-season and watching their scrimmage into their defense. They're going to pressure a little bit more than they have in the past, it sounds like. And they have experienced returners. They have guys that scored double digits for them last year. They have some transfers that have come in that were really effective at their prior universities. And they have some incoming freshmen that we're going to have to deal with. So really, really good ball club. Very well coached, and it's going to be a great challenge for us.
Do y'all expect to have tabs available as far as game action tomorrow?
I think it's a lot like we talked about, Stephen, that we're still in that mode where right now we have another practice today, so we'll see how he feels after the practice. We have a shoot-around tomorrow, so he's in that mode. But like I said 2 weeks ago at the introductory tip-off, that he's been cleared for practice. Now it's just a matter of him getting in game shape and where he is and how he recovers day to day. So I think we'll know more closer to tomorrow after shoot around.
Anybody else that could be not available or any other injuries?
Well, I look at it like this. We still have another day of practice. I'm just hoping everybody's available tomorrow. We still got a practice today and a shoot around tomorrow. So until 7 o'clock tomorrow, we'll see who everybody that's available. But hopefully it will be.
I guess y'all had secret scrimmages, not so secret scrimmages this day and age in college basketball. What did you learn about your team in those outings? Just
that our guys really have bought 2 feet into what we want our identity to be, and that by no means, equates that there was no mistakes or there was a lot of things we got to get better, a lot. But what I did see about these guys, and I love this group, and really respect the way they bought 2 feet into our system, what we want to do on defense, what we want to do on offense. And they had a great energy about them. And now it's a matter of, again, I've said this before, this time of year with the situation we're in, it's not as much what we do, but it's how we do it. But now we're getting to that time of year where what we do and how they have to go together. You know, it's how we do it, but we have to do what we do really well and execute in that. So we'll see tomorrow night where that is.
You've talked a lot about defense. How do you feel like they've been executing through practice this far?
I think that part I feel, I think comfortable is the wrong word. I don't think coaches are ever comfortable, ever feel good about things. But I do know this, that if you came to our practices back from April through what we're about to do here in the next 15 minutes and to yesterday, every practice is very physical, is very competitive, and defense is a huge component of that. So, and our guys have bought into that. There's never any moping about it. There's never any trying to do it a different way. They know what the standard is defensively in terms of every day in practice, and that's what you practice for. You hope that come game time that carries over, and it doesn't mean it necessarily will every time, but that is what we want our identity to be.
How excited are you to see the defensive team feed off a crowd, a live crowd tomorrow?
Oh, no, really excited about that. And that's what makes college basketball great. I'm so excited about the students being in here. Again, I've seen it on film. I've been in this building before, as we've talked about before. I hope it's a fantastic crowd tomorrow night. There's not going to be a lot of basketball going on tomorrow night. I think tonight, opening night, most of the college teams play in the country. Every single NBA team plays in the NBA tonight, all 30 teams. So tomorrow night there's a handful of games, and I know there's a lot going on in the country, which is great, but hopefully that we'll get some Minji's madness in there tomorrow night.